Hey beauties, it's the Beauty here, also known as ShyHaze, and today I'm going to show you an Instagram baddie makeup. Like, this is like my go-to makeup that I do for when I'm ready to take a picture on Instagram, Snapchat, or when I'm just in public and I'm trying to look good. Like, as you guys can see, I already started off with my brows, which I usually don't do, but for the fact that lately I've been messing in my brows, I'm like, let me do this first off camera. So I did it. Now what I'm going to do is just conceal my face, trying to cover up my, not conceal, but color correct my face. I'm going to do that with under my eyes and above my lip. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder foundation in the color 330, and it's called Toffee. So I'm just going to do that. I dip my finger. I always use my fingers. And I'm just going to do that under my eyes. I already primed and moisturized my face. What I used to moisturize my face was some cocoa butter, like, which really works because I have dry skin. And what I use to prime is my e.l.f. primer. So yeah, I look a little crazy, but that works. I like to use a warmer color for my face, so it really cancels out and I don't have that ashy look when it's time for me to highlight and put on my foundation. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 330 Toffee. In color 330 Toffee, this is Dewy and Smooth. So yeah, the Dewy and Smooth one is different from the matte and poreless one, because the matte and poreless one in the color 330 is a little darker, has some like orange tints. So yeah, this is the wrong bottle. I have like 3 bottles of these. This is the wrong one. I'm going to get the other one, so hold on, sit tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my Maybelline foundation, Dewy and Smooth, in the color 330. I shaked it up, put it on the back of my hand, and I just put too much. Oh my god. I went from having none to too much in 2.5. I went from 0 to 100 real quick. So just gonna take that. Oh, it's too much. Alright, but pat it on my face like that. I start off with the center of my face and I work it out, so that way I know I'm using enough foundation. And because I did my eyebrows first, just gonna make sure I line that up. Take my time. Then I like to go over here and I make sure I get under my lip, and then I'm just gonna rub everything in. It's a little lighter than my skin tone, but I like it. As you can see, kind of got it in my brows, but it's fine. It's fine. We could always fix that. Always fix that later. So sure you get your face under your chin. Everywhere. So my face is good. This is what I have on. Now it's time for me to conceal. So what I'm going to be using to conceal is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and it's not gonna be so highlighted because it's like honestly close to my complexion. So I use this to help me get that full coverage look because it's close to my complexion. I do that. And then, because I have a haircut on the side, I go in with some concealer, as you can see, with some concealer on the side, and that's gonna help like clean it up because I need a cut, and then I bring it out a bit. So now that I have that, I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Cool Tan. And this is going to help me look a little bit highlighted. This brow, eyes, and the bridge of my nose. And I don't put it there because there's no need. So, now that I have that, and I have this, I like to go in with a sponge, with a cosmetic sponge, and I'm just going to wet it with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. If it could focus. There you go. So I missed my sponge a bit, and I go in. Usually for this, I'll use my fingers because I feel like it's a little bit better. But today, I felt like I'll switch it up. I'll do something different. Because you want to take a picture and you want to have like flawless and doing. Yes, get that side cut. And because I'm doing a talk through today, I'm not listening to any music, which is totally new for me. So it's like I'm just speaking to myself. I mean, I'm speaking to you guys, but I'm just talking to myself with the camera instead of listening to music and vibing. So my primer just fell. But now, because I did that, you want to set it. I'm setting with my all-time favorite Sacha Cosmetics. If it could focus. My Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder. I'm just going to take some of that loose powder, set it on, and with the same sponge that I've misted, I'm going to take some of this powder and set it under my eye. And set it under my eye. I'm going to hit it under, just like this. So you want to do this everywhere where you want to conceal. A lot of people use beauty blenders. I use cosmetic sponges because not only because it's cheaper, but it's something I grew up on. So I'm going to bake that, and then I'm going to take some bridge of my nose, the top of my lip, not too much. Last time I did this, like, I was sneezing like crazy. Under my jawline, just help crisp it up, and my forehead. So now that you've done all that, time to contour. So I'm gonna use my matte dream powder in the color Coconut from Maybelline. I'm gonna mix it with my Fit Me powder, which is So Crushed, in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. And I'm gonna go in with the same cosmetic sponge, but I'm gonna flip it over on the other side. And we're gonna do that. And I like to bring it up a bit. This color is a little bit lighter than the other one, so what it does is just helping me map out where to contour. And I go under my chin. Gives me a fuller lip. Sides of my nose. Like that. And then I go in with my darker 330 Toffee. This is like a really subtle contour. I don't do anything drastic. Under my lip. Under my lip. My nose, I don't want it too harsh. And then definitely, I like to get in my forehead a bit. Which I didn't apply too much foundation because I thought I was going to be wearing a hat. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So now that that's done, I like to go in with my big fluffy brush, which is a Just Up brush. And I'll be doing a review on their brushes really soon, so definitely look out for that video. And I'm just gonna dust this off my nose to blend it, top of my lip, jawline. A lot of people like to use cream contour. I use powders because it's easier for me to dust off my face, and also it's setting my foundation. So go in, make sure you get that forehead. Everything is blended out. Everything is subtle. I'm really into like the subtle look, so I'm gonna zoom out a bit, you guys. And I have like this really nice matte look so far. And what I'm going to do now is go into my BH Cosmetics 26 color in neutral eyeshadow and blush palette. And I'm going to put on some blush. And I'm using my infamous broken brush. And I'm going into these two colors, these two blushes, this one and this one. Mix those. Sometimes I use this plum one, but I want like a kind of neutral look, so I'm going on with these two. You want to smile, make sure you're getting the apples of your cheeks. A lot of you guys may be cringing because it's like, it looks like a lot of blush, but it's honestly not. I love blush, so if it's showing, I don't care. So next I'm gonna tap in to this color right here. It's like a really nice gold champagne color with the same brush. Like, I'm all about a 2-for-1 deal. I'm gonna go in above that blush with this color for a quick highlight. The bridge of my nose, cheapest bow, my eye. Yes, even with this big ass brush, I'm gonna do my eyelids. I like to dust some color on them, and to intensify it, I'm gonna go in with that Smashbox water primer. I'm actually going to spray it into the pan. Take my finger and place it onto my eyelid. As you can see, it's really on there really nicely. I'm just gonna go ahead to my next eye. So if you have brushes, you can use a brush. You don't have to do what I do, obviously. Use your fingers. To me, using my fingers is just quick. Using one brush for two things is even faster. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And now I'm gonna go in with my Beach Cosmetics Malibu palette, which is super old. It's a special edition one. And we'll go in with the same highlighter colors that I usually use. I'm going in. Oh, that's rude of me. I'm chewing gum. I'm going with this brush. Go into one of the lighter colors. Cheekbones. So that's what that is. And next it's time for mascara. And you guys, you should know I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have like 3 of these because I use them literally every day. I'm waiting for a waterproof one to come out, and once that comes out, that's all I'm gonna be talking about. Like, so as you can see, there's the difference. I always show the difference in the mascara that I use. Like, with Better Than Sex, out Better Than Sex. Like, you could always see a difference. And you guys, this video is kind of long, only because it's a talk through. To get my bottom lashes. And now what I'm going to do is go into my lips. And for lips, I am going to use my brown lip liner that I got from the beauty supply store. Line my lips. My lips have been moisturized today. Today. Like, I usually don't moisturize. And what I'm going to use is my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in 14. I don't know. 14. Usually I'll use a nude lip like Yash by MAC instead of a pinky color. I usually don't wear pinks. Let that dry a bit, let that dry a bit. I'ma try this cause I look like a clown. Go in. Fix up this lip liner. Take my hair up this ponytail. Show you guys how my hair look. And I'm not done. I'm almost done. I thought I was done. I'm not. I lied. Go ahead and my highlight and I'll be done. On a moist brush. And this is the e.l.f. highlighter. Alright, I got addicted to that. But this is my look. I usually wear my hair like this behind my ears. As you can see, my haircut, I use the concealer to clean it up.